Hey Bookie Butts, welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for constantly supporting. Thank y'all for constantly showing up. And if you're new here and you enjoy the vibes, please don't forget to subscribe. Now, as y'all know, we talk all things books, all things spiritual, and then every now and then I drop a little randomness on this page because there is no real niche. Y'all know that. It's chaotic over here, but it's beautiful chaos nonetheless. With that being said, y'all know that it's Tuesday, and every Tuesday we do what? Tarot Tuesday, okay? So, like I said in previous videos, November is a hectic month for me, so I haven't done any in-depth videos all week long. Once again, this is going to be a quick little message, what you should be walking away from, what you should be walking towards, and come next week, I should be able to start kicking out longer videos on Tuesday for y'all, being that, you know, it's Sagittarius season now. Mercury retrograde is here. It's a lot of stuff going on in the atmosphere that y'all might want some information on, or y'all might want to see, you know, what the energy holds for y'all. So I got y'all, I promise. But y'all I gotta make it through the rest of this month, okay? Gots to make it through the rest of this month. If the spiritual side of things isn't for you, I promise you that's absolutely okay. There's no love lost. You can head over to my playlist per usual and scroll through to find whatever it was that initially brought you over to this channel. I am very consistent with pretty much everything over here. So I promise you, there's probably videos you haven't seen, and there's probably a lot of videos that you could want to potentially catch up on. You already know what time it is. We're gonna go ahead and shuffle this deck, and we're gonna look for our 3 cards, and we're gonna jump into these vibes. So we got our good shuffle going. Let's go ahead and see if we can find the cards that we're looking for. And I do apologize about this video being a little late in the day. For those that constantly watch these mini messages or just my tarot messages in general, I usually post them earlier in the day between like 11 and 1 o'clock. But it's been a busy day, y'all. It's been a busy day, so I wasn't able to, you know, do it earlier. So I'm doing it for y'all now. Don't even worry about it, okay? Don't even worry about it. I got you. So I do have our 3 cards here. We have the 7 of Pentacles that's here. We have the Death card that's here. And then last but not least, we have the Ace of Cups that's here. Okay? So, let me bring this closer to y'all, just a little TT. So for those that are new and you're unaware of how this works, the card that's going to be on the far right hand side is what it is that you should be walking away from, moving on from, letting go, so on and so forth. The Death card here, don't allow the depiction of the card to deter you. It's just representing what it is that needs to die out, okay? And then the card on the far left is the Ace of Cups, like I said, and this particular card is what it is that we're focusing on, walking towards, embracing, whoop-de-whoop, all right? So let's go ahead and jump into the message. I said we have the 7 of Wands that's here on the far right-hand side, and with the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Wands is basically you fighting, okay? Whether this is fighting against yourself, fighting against others, fighting against what it is that's trying to change, what it is you should be walking away from, letting go. It's just constant fighting. Or if it's not you really fighting, it's just the energy of feeling like you're constantly fighting against something like a brick wall. You know what I mean? This energy also can represent you being a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Not abrasive, but defensive. Depending on what's going on, a lot of you may be in defense mode as well. So take it as it resonates. Wait a minute. I find this interesting. I split the deck to shuffle, and we have the Emperor on one side, which is that masculine energy, and we have the Empress on the other side, which is the feminine energy. And with the masculine energy is all about action, okay? Emperor is Aries energy, Mars energy. So all about action, all about passion, you know, reacting based off of passion. And then with this Empress energy, that feminine energy is all about manifestation. It's all about the birthing process. I find it interesting that both of these cards are showing itself. Both of these cards are showing itself in the midst of me trying to get some clarifying cards out on the table. I find that very, very interesting. So it's very possible that there might be there might need to be some type of balance here for a lot of you, because if you are in defense mode, you would be operating more in your masculine, which isn't a bad thing because that masculine energy is clearly needed. But you do have to remember that feminine energy is also very, very important. And a lot of people in society don't realize that we embody both masculine and feminine energy, okay? And when it's unbalanced, it's a problem. When you're leaning more towards one than the other, it can be an issue. So that's a message for somebody. I'm not sure if that little piece of message is going to resonate with what's here, but I felt led to show y'all that, so I did. All right, let's see why this 7 of Wands is showing itself. Oh, damn. Okay. Wow. We got development of information and contracts. We got independence. And we also have the Hierophant, which is showing itself in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of things. There's some contract. Okay. There's energetic contracts that are wrapping up for a lot of y'all. Different ties. This could be soul ties. And it's ironic because we are in the midst of retrograde. So a lot of things that you could have been working on or moving on from very well could be resurfacing, spinning the block to see whether or not you learned your lesson. 9 is at the top of that card. And it's somebody out there sewing something. What is that? Can y'all hear that? That's like an electric saw. Like the symbolism is crazy. What needs to be cut away from your life? What needs to be snipped? What needs to be cut off, moved away from? That is the symbolism. But yeah, for a lot of you, there's been ties, cycles, contracts, things that you just no longer need to be connected to, right? Things that you may possibly not even be connected to anymore. That could be showing up again just to see whether or not you're going to stand on what you said you was going to do. Just to see whether or not you're going to stand on the boundaries that you created for yourself, right? And then with this independent card, this is a different message for somebody. Some of you could be so deep in your independent bag. I believe I spoke on this in last week's mini message. Some of y'all are so embedded in that independence that it's hard for you to be open and receptive to new things. You see, this person is guarded, and rightfully so, because you got people down here that could be trying to attack different things, you know, different aspects of their lives being under attack. So naturally they're on guard. Who wouldn't be, right? But within saying that, you also have to be aware that you can't allow that to dictate how you move forward, because at the end of the day, you still have to be receptive. You still have to be open for new contracts, new developments, new things, you know, opportunities and things that could be presenting itself for you. 11 is at the top of the clock. 11, 11. You know what I'm saying? All right. And then with this Hierophant that's in reverse, the Hierophant, what I'm hearing for that being in reverse is you have to release control. We're in a time frame right now to where you're not going to really be able to have control over everything surrounding you. You have to have control over yourself. That's it. Control over yourself, control over your environment, so to speak. But you can't control every single outcome. You can't control every person that's surrounding you. You can't control everything. Some things you just have to let be. You can't be defensive about it. You can't be on guard. Just let shit be. Okay? So those are 3 separate messages. 3 of them may resonate. You know, all 3 may resonate with some of y'all. Maybe 2 of them may resonate. Maybe 1 may resonate. You make, you know, make do however that fits for you and your storyline. But either way it goes, this is the energy that we're walking away from, that we're releasing, that needs to die out, okay? Which brings us over to the Ace of Cups. Once we can stop being so defensive with everything, once we can lay our guard down in particular aspects of our life, once we can just breathe, I guess, allow things to just be instead of trying to control everything, this is when the doors will start to open. Ace of Cups is all about flow. And again, it's ironic that the masculine energy showed itself and the feminine energy showed itself, because water represents femininity. It represents birth. It represents newness. It represents new beginnings, okay? The woman is the portal. So closing yourself off and not being so reactive or not being so active, depending on what your situation is, that allows the feminine aspects to flow the way that it needs to, which a lot of the times the feminine aspects is the manifestation, right? And as you can see, the hand is coming out of the sky. So this is the Most High handing you this cup. Your cup is getting ready to overflow, or it's on the verge of overflowing if you can remove the blockages. If you can allow yourself to be open and receptive to what is. If you can allow yourself to not be as controlling. Not controlling everything. If you can allow yourself to release yourself from different bondages that you may be attached to. It really just depends on your particular storyline, but this is what's here. See, you're moving on from grief and sorrow, and the bottom of the deck is the Fool. You're able to move forward. You're able to go, move past, go collect the $200. That's what's here. Is ready, and the Fool represents a new beginning. Everything I just said, the Fool represents a fresh start, a new beginning, a new experiences, new opportunities. This is what's here. But you have to let your guard down. You have to stop fighting everything. Stop fighting against yourself. Stop fighting against the changes. Stop holding on to things that you know that you're meant to let go of, whether that's mindset, whether that's people, whether that's situations. Stop holding on to whatever it is that you are meant to remove yourself from. It's meant to die out, especially at this time that we're in Mercury retrograde. You're going to get tried. You're going to get tried. How are you handling situations? How are you reacting? Are you acting first and thinking later? Or do you have that emotional maturity? What are you doing? How are you choosing to move? What about you or your environment that needs changes? What contracts need to be wrapped up? Right? What ties need to be severed in order for the blessings to start flowing in? Because they're already flowing, but they're flowing and there's certain areas that's blocked. It's like a clogged faucet, right? It's water flowing, but the pressure ain't flowing how it should because there's blockages. You have to remove the blockages so that pressure can, do what it needs to do. That water can get to flowing the way that it needs to flow. Okay, so this is what's coming out. I hope that this resonates with whoever that it needs to resonate with. I hope that it makes sense to whoever needs to make sense to. If you still enjoy these type of readings and you've made it here all the way to the end, please drop a blue heart in the comment for me. Drop any heart in the comment for me so I know that y'all want me to continue with these type of videos. And if you made it this far, please go ahead and just subscribe, y'all. Just go ahead and hit that button, okay? I do this every single week, every single Tuesday, amongst other videos, so don't miss out. And also, if you would like a one-on-one reading with me, I do offer that as well. My booking link will be in the comment section below or the description box below. You can get booked over there and I'll get you taken care of, all right? Okay, I love y'all so much. Happy holidays to y'all. Happy Thanksgiving for those that celebrate. I hope y'all have a safe week, a blessed week, and all of the things. And I'll catch y'all next time in another video, okay? Bye.